Chaos on nyt täällä kaapelitehtaalla. Adam Lambert vetää täällä loppumyydyn keikan tuossa illalla ja meillä on täällä bändin kosketinsoittaja kohta haastattelussa. Saa nähdä mitä siinä tapahtuu. Vähän jänskää ja vähän on kylmä. Hello Camila, how are you?
I'm good, how are you? I'm really jet lagged, how are you?
Well, I'm good.
You're not jet lagged, are you?
A bit cold.
Oh, yeah, it's cold here. Very cold. I was expecting it, but I didn't bring enough layers, so hopefully I'll go shopping or something while I'm here.
So you're Adam's keyboard player.
Yes.
How did you get to know Adam?
I actually was hired, I was called by a guy named Barry Squire in LA, and he told me that there was an audition for Adam, and I'd been a big fan of American Idol, and I loved his vocals on that, so I felt like, and I had a bit of a break from my other band, so I went to the audition, and yeah, a week later I got the job and was working. It was crazy. It was a real fast turnaround, so very exciting though.
What kind of situation was it to go to the audition?
It was slightly nerve-wracking, but at the same time, it's like I do this so often that I feel like I'm getting good at it. So I just kind of went in with a positive kind of attitude, and it was more just that to get a chance to play for a vocalist of that caliber, of that magnitude was exciting. So I gave it my best shot, and yeah, I got the job. So.
Were there like five players on stage at the same time and everybody was just it's banging?
It's kind of staggered, but you do run into each other, so you kind of like good luck, you know. And we kind of I made friends with a couple. I know a couple of people. It's kind of a small scene in LA. There are very few female keyboard players, and we're kind of a small little group, so we all run into each other at auditions often.
Do you still remember the moment when you got the phone call that you got hired?
I do. I mean, actually, he was like, I think, you know, he's like, you did a great job. This is in the audition. He's like, you did a great job, and we'll see. Hopefully, you get the gig. So that was Adam saying that to me. So I had a good feeling about it, but I didn't. You know, you never know. You really never know. So when I got the call, I was really excited because I didn't know really what it would entail. I didn't know that there was going to be a world tour. I didn't know, you know, what the job was going to be. I just kind of took it and let the wind take me where it did. So.
If you think about Adam as a person, what's he like?
Oh, he's amazing. He's very charismatic. He's really funny. I think most people see him potentially as this serious, you know, like brooding musician, but he's really quite funny. He makes me laugh all the time, and just very, you know, spiritual and kind and smart and articulate and all the things, you know, that you'd want him to be. He's great, and such a pleasure to work for, and an amazing performer. It's so rare that as a as a musician you get to play for someone that's inspiring. I mean, not that I haven't played for inspiring people before, but he's really quite amazing to play for.
Could you tell us something about your own band?
My own band. We've been on hiatus for a little while. We've been making our second album, our official LP. We financed it all on our own, which is why it's been kind of such a delayed release. Our last record came out in 2008, and since then we were dropped and all this stuff happened, and we are ready to release it in March, I believe, is the release date, 2011. And we're gearing up to release it right now. We're setting everything up, and again, because we made our own label now this time, we're self-releasing. I think that's officially what we're doing. It's really exciting because we own everything, and you know we get to have a hand in everything that we do, and it's exciting, but it takes a long time. So so although the fans, we're still here. don't go away. It's coming, I promise.
Well, is it hard to tour with Adam and then to record with your own band? I
mean, yeah. Actually, when I got the job with Adam, I was done recording, so I was done recording and then took off with Adam, and I knew that, you know, it would be quite a length of time before when the record was released and then touring, so it kind of weirdly worked out that, you know, I was able to kind of have a job. It's kind of like my bandmate Lisha, who's an actress. She would go off and work, and I would be home, and now I'm the one working, and she's kind of home managing the band and dealing with all that, so we kind of help each other out that way.
Well, are you guys planning to tour?
Absolutely, yeah. We're scheduling a tour for March. We're going to be playing into South by Southwest, so we're going to tour, you know, in the States, and then it'll be short runs at first, and then we're you know, planning bigger tours probably for the summer. We really want to come to Europe because we always seem to miss it. We've gone to London, we've played Dublin, we played Shepherd's Bush in London. We do these great shows, but we never get to Paris or any here, etc. So we hope to do that for sure.
What's it like to come to Europe again? I heard that this tonight's show sold out in 5 minutes.
That's what I heard. I actually heard 1 minute 30 seconds. I don't know which is true, but yeah, I mean it's incredible. And I didn't know that American Idol had such a far reach. And apparently they told me that this is one of the very few countries that it's actually broadcast in. This, and I think here in Australia or New Zealand or something. So, that goes to show you the power of television and the power of that man's voice. It's crazy, but it's very cool. It's very exciting. We came and played X Factor back in, I think it was April or May of the same year. So I've been here twice now. Woo.
What are Adam's fans like?
They're very, very loyal, and like Adam, charismatic, and they dress up and they really get into the vibe of the show and then the soul of the show, which is glam, and it's quite remarkable. They're really, really cool, and they're so sweet, and they couldn't be cooler. So, but I would say loyal. That's the best way to describe them. Just diehards.
Well, they follow Adam around everywhere, but
I mean,
do you guys get
Sometimes
do they follow you guys around?
They do, but it's funny. Everyone's so nice that you can't. It's never creepy. It's never. Everyone's really cool. So if anything, you just shake their hand and take a picture and say hi. So nothing too crazy has happened yet. I say yet. So.